I heard a reader to say that Chrisean had insurance policy on Junior, and so I decided I'm gonna pull a couple cards on it because what and I pull these three cards, and what I gather is I don't feel like if she does have an insurance policy on him, I don't feel like it's for sinister reasons, right? Because um although Chrisean is definitely very performative, right? She's very performative. You got the activist card here, the Princess of Swords. She's very performative, right? But also at this time she's having to be performative for the purposes of protecting her image, right? She's walking in a false truth. Why I say it's a false truth is because the moon card comes out in the reverse. When the moon card is in the upright, that usually means there's things that's hidden, things that are not seen, things that are, subconscious and things like that. But the moon card in the reverse is like secrets being revealed. Like she's not being able to mask her energy per se, like as good as she was doing at first. Having people thinking that she was really genuinely answering to some type of calling of being some type of activist or being some type of religious figure, things like that. The moon card in reverse, her secrets are coming out, everything's falling out to the forefront, right? And the emperor in reverse is just indicative of her arrogance and her bruteness is what I'm hearing. Her arrogance and her real true colors are showing, right? But I also got the sun card, right? And the sun card was at the bottom of the deck, which is why I didn't put it out here, but it was at the bottom of the deck, and it shows me that no, she don't. If she do have an insurance policy on him, it's not to do something sinister to him. He is her literal meal ticket. We got the Empress in the reverse here. She understands that she is falling from grace, right? And the last thing she wants is another body, right? The last thing she wants is somebody to be able to say she unalived somebody when there's already, allegations and things of that nature. So she definitely is not about to harm him on purpose. She's not going to try to take him out or nothing like that for no insurance money or whatever. Not that this reader said that she would do that. She didn't say that. But that did concern me. So that made me come and pull on the energy, because if I felt like it was some sinister stuff going on, I about to burn a candle on her ass. But that's not the case, right? They got the Hierophant here. She is trying to really sell us on this transformative journey. She's really trying to sell us on that she's really some type of, she's called to do something, right? She's trying to, like she called to preach. I don't know if she tell people that behind the closed doors or something like that, or she feel like she has a spiritual calling on her life. And she knows that if she was to pursue that, if she's successful at getting people to believe that she has some type of spiritual calling, it will change the wheel of fortune for her. It'll change destiny for her. She'll come out on top. She'll come out victorious. But we also got the star in the reverse. As much as she tries to cloak her energy, it's just not going to work this time. She has been able to manipulate very well the costume designer. She's been able to paint pictures how she wanted to paint them. She's been able to put narratives how she wanted to put them. And she's had the support of her fan base to help her keep herself cloaked. She's good at it, but she ain't as good as she thought she was, right? So no, she's not trying to hurt Junior on purpose. She needs Junior. She needs Junior to be able to help cloak her energy. She needs Junior to be able to help distract from anything else that somebody else want to try to put on to her, right? And she also tries to use. She been trying to use Blueface as well. But she can't trust him. She knows she can't trust him. One minute he talking one way, the next minute he talking another way. You know, he likes to paint narratives. He likes to change up the story. The journalist and Prince of Wands in the reverse. He like to switch up he'll switch up on you, and she's starting to realize that he will switch up on her at any given moment. He is not to be trusted. And I hopefully that's what Nevaeh is also thinking. She has been optimistic because the Fool card right here, she has been optimistic, but what they say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. This is how this man knows how to operate. So she got a lot of things on the table, a lot of things that she's got up before the Most High. And the Most High, I think, is trying to show her that, Chrisean, you got to pay the piper, baby, for all the stuff you have done behind the scenes. You got to. She just refuses to understand that you gonna have to get repercussions for your actions. She really does refuse. She thinks she can just keep rewriting history. She can keep, changing the script up and changing the narrative and constantly trying to cloak. This is why she wearing all this white, and it's so irritating to me. Even in this star card in the reverse, you see how she got all the white on? That's her all day. Her star, she gave her star away somewhere. Or she lost it somewhere. It wasn't taken from her. She gave it away. That's why she want to wear all this white and all this him. Baby, girl, child, please. Sorry, Charlie. Defeat at the bottom of the deck. Defeat at the bottom of the deck. She has been trying to. She been watching everybody. She been watching everybody turn on her. She knows that somebody knows something. She just don't know what it is. Somebody knows something about her that could flip something all the way around, but she don't know who it is. She knows that the people that she got around her as well, she cannot trust. You see, she done all of a sudden got by herself. Now she trying to figure out who is the dang on mole. Right? She trying to figure out who is the mole. I'm guessing she's suspecting that it's a male. It could be Blueface. Right? It could be somebody working with Blueface. But she understands that she might be looking at some type of defeat. She may be looking at some type of situation where she finna be left out in the cold by two masculine energies. Ooh, two dark ass energies of men. I don't know. Could be Whack 100 and Blue. I don't know. But somebody is trying to put this girl in a chokehold. Somebody's trying to put this girl look like behind bars. I don't know. But I'll be back.